I'm going to model a proof paragraph for you. In math, I like for them to draw a circle up here. And that circle represents their opening sentence. So I'm just going to put opening right there. Then I take their paper and I make a T-chart. And on this side we put sentences. And on this side we put the steps. And then at the bottom I put another circle. What do you think that represents?
Conclusion.
The conclusion or the closing. So I'm going to start my paragraph. So I'm going to come up with my first sentence. I better have some number line stuff in this paragraph, right? Because that's the key thing there. I'm using a number line. So if it has nothing about number lines in here, I have done what kind of job? A really bad job. And it definitely needs to be about what?
Absolutely.
Absolute value. So I better stay on target with absolute value and number lines. I've got to think about that. That's what I'm thinking. First step would be to draw a number line. So I'm going to do that over here. And I know to the right of zero on the number line, they're what kind of numbers?
Positive.
Positive numbers. And I know to the left of zero, they're what kind of numbers?
Negative.
And at least have to go to -5, right? Because that's what I'm looking for in this number line. First, draw a number line. That's a very simple sentence. What kind of word is this? Just showing me what?
Translation.
Transition words is what you talk about in language arts. So that was my first step. Now, what do you think might be my next step? Okay. So I'm going to count from 0 to what number?
-5.
To -5. So how can I put this in a sentence? Next or second? Which one do you like best?
Next.
Next. What? The number that is inside the absolute value symbol on the number line. So let's put what we just did into words. Give me a transition word. Then, like that one. I could have said first, second, third. So then count the number of spaces from 0. Bring in the number line part. Okay? Okay, because -5 is 5 spaces from 0 to -5. What can I put right here to bring in right that?
Using the number line.
On the number line. Down here, I used an example to prove it. And then I stated that I found it using the number line and threw in the definition to back it up even more so our teacher knows I clearly understand what absolute value is. What you want it to be, as long as it states what your topic is. Does that make sense? As long as you can prove it, and that's what your paragraph is about. Your sentence doesn't have to match anybody else's sentence. But make sure what you write as your opening is what you prove in your details. And that then you bring your whole paragraph together with a what?
Close. Conclusion.
A conclusion that restates in a different way what you did.